And here we are, 44 teams of 4 later, fighting their way to the top of Frenzy and Friends Invitational. Tears have been shed, blood has been lost, but these two teams have climbed from the bottom using the ladder of bones from the slaughtered teams before them. This match, this deciding match, win or lose, one of these teams will claim the title of being Grief Masters. The brackets are tied 3-3 in this best of 7. It does not get any closer than this. The teams are ready. Adrenaline is flowing. I can feel the excitement from here. So tell me now, are you guys excited? Spawning in on CDC as our first player, we have Rambo for Life. He is very well known for his jukes on Dead Ops Arcade, but can his skills carry over to this match? And as our second player on CDC, give it up for ZGS Freaky. This is his first tournament, and we will see if beginner's luck is on his side. And spawning in as our third player for CDC, we have Element with more than 32 wins on farm. It's said he's getting a little bit too cocky, but we will see if his reputation precedes him. He'd also like to add a shout out to his hamster Scruffles, who has been by his side throughout this tournament. And then finally for CDC, we have the son of Ozzy himself, Crazy Train. He has won many tournaments and is said to be one of the best Grief players in this tournament. Spawning in on CIA, we have Derek, a zombie fiend who plays days on end without food or water, his personal way of what's called a zombie cleansing. He is here to assert dominance. Our second player, Chasmatic, called the Catalyst of Grief. You can be sure to find him blocking doorways and catching butterflies. And our third player for CIA will be the Frenzy. Some say he has slept his way to the top, but for him being the host of this tournament, I am not exactly sure what that means. Oh, and he has, a world record or two. And moving on to our last and final player, we have Nice Elmo, a veteran player who, believe it or not, prefers the Olympia over the M14. Starting the game off with some immediate downs. I am spectating Freaky right now, who goes for the revive on Rambo, but there is a lot of zombies around. He does go down. Let's switch back to Rambo, see if he can return the favor back to Freaky and get him back up. It does look like he will be taking the risk going upstairs. I would not advise that, especially on Grief. Someone else can corner you, they can shoot you, they can slow you down, but will he get the revive on Freaky? He goes for the revive. A horde of zombies running at him. Does he get the revive? Yes, he does, but it does look like Freaky does go down. That means 2 members from CDC are down right now. Let's switch over to Crazy Train. Crazy Train running around in the barn. What a crazy man he is indeed. But right now, Train's only focus should be getting his teammates back in the game. He does see Rambo almost getting mauled to death by the horde, and he does take a close call, but very good decision making on his part, opting to loop around. He knows if he's going to get the revive, he can't have zombies on him. Going for the double, actually. He gets it, but he does go down in the process. Let's now switch to CIA's Nice Elmo to see their side of the game. Nice Elmo taking shots at the enemy, but he does see an opportunity to revive his comrades. This is a very small window. If he's going to act, it needs to be now. Regardless of being stunned, at this point his mind is set and he needs to clutch this, and he does get the double revive. All players converging on the shed, but what's this? Another opportunity is sprung, blocking the door. He claims a down on what appears to be ZGS Freaky. At this point in the game, only one player is down. Both teams doing an excellent job. Elmo almost getting blocked in the doorway right there, but jumping over at the last second. Actually, something tells me Elmo knows what he's doing at this point, and it's almost as if Nice Elmo's taunting ZGS Freaky. Rambo going for the revive right now. And there's just too many zombies around him. Element waiting for the window I was talking about earlier. He sees it, he takes it, his teammate is about to bleed out, but he has been stopped by Chasmatic zombies behind him. The tension is real. Oddly enough though, going for the revive on Rambo instead of Freaky, but he needs to be careful. That one zombie could have costed them the game. Excellent save. He decides that Freaky is the priority right now, and he gets the revive. Deciding to bail his 3 teammates in one spot is a bad idea. And here we have CIA's Derek. You can tell he's thinking about going for the revive, playing it smart. I like that. Some people think Grief is just a bunch of chaos, but they don't really realize that a lot of coordination and strategy comes into play. He sneaks up for the revive only to begin reviving with the enemy. Both teams getting the revive. Element running into the house, squeezing past that zombie, weighing his options, and it looks like he jumped off a little too soon with his teammate going down on the second floor of the house. This is where great judgment and execution comes into play. You can just see the competitiveness of both teams, neither wanting to break. He begins the revive on Crazy Train, not knowing if there's a horde of zombies behind him or not. He checks a look and they're clear. Element looking to see if he can get a sniper or two. He sees his next victim and begins shooting them with insane accuracy, getting it down in the process. Nice Elmo going for the revive on the recently sniped Frenzy, getting the revive. It appears Chasmatic has just now gone down. Nice Elmo deciding that if he's going to get Chasmatic, he needs to refill his ammo. Heading back down, he confronts a zombie using the old jumping up and down trick. It has been known to confuse and deter zombies from time to time. Nice Elmo making a good call and staying behind Camp Element in hopes of Element bleeding out or trapping another CDC member who might be trying to revive him. It looks like that just might happen. The house goes on lockdown, players getting trapped in that room, but miraculously, no players go down. And here's Rambo going for the revive on Element. If he can't get him now, this could be the first death of the game. Getting the revive but going down last second. But this is what I love to see. Even while down, Rambo is doing his part for the team, trying to set himself up for an easier revive from a teammate. And Freaky, being the ninja he is, coming from the second floor, securing the revive. Rambo doing his part once again, running to the aid of Bell, but on the way sees a perfect chance to apply himself, aiding in the down of Derek. Rambo running through the barn, following through on his 6th revive. ZGS Freaky being bold and taking the risk of being upstairs like I mentioned earlier. Does look like he will be trying to drop down, and every zombie player's worst nightmare just came true, dropping down only to be one hit while recovering from the fall damage. Frenzy looking around for a way to take advantage of CDC's recent down. He spots Element and begins firing at him with nothing but revenge on his mind. Element taking shots and a hit, but a quick recover, bouncing his way out of that. Freaky in a very precarious spot to be revived. Element taking harassment from CIA's Derek, but following through with the revive. Chasmatic taking a swing at Rambo. Not a single death in this match yet. It just goes to show how even these two teams are. Chasmatic with quick thinking and avoiding that possible door trap. He runs outside. This could be bad. The Horde's attention has changed. Targeting Chasmatic, stunned, he goes down. Nice Elmo knows this revive is a must. Brilliant control on his part. This could be very bad though. He begins the revive on Chasmatic. He has absolutely zero visibility right now. The Horde closing in and the last second revive is pulled off. An insane cutback will save Elmo's life. CDC's Rambo contemplating the serious risk of attempting to revive Freaky. Element goes down. Rambo needs to be careful, taking a hit and barely squeezing through the doorway. He needs to get this revive or this could be it. Freaky getting closer to bleeding out. Rambo's in some serious trouble right now. He's taking shots left and right. Stunned, there isn't much he can do. Bailing out of there faster than GM ever could. He loops around the van, going for what could be a clutch revive. In trouble once again, stunned and stuck. Nice Elmo takes advantage of Rambo's situation and denies access to any possible escape, and Rambo goes down. Crazy Train has no choice but to turn back and at least try to save one of his teammates. Crazy Train is all that remains. Crazy Train gets stuck, takes a hit, and he's one hit away from defeat. ZGS Freaky will be the first death of the game. He has blood out. Only 3 players remain for CDC. Crazy Train, the sole survivor, needs a revive as CDC stands a chance of winning. The Horde directly behind him. The Train gets us, he may just clutch the game. And unbelievably, he gets through revive, but their teammate Element has bled out, as well as Derek on CIA's team. Nice Elmo in the exact same spot Crazy Train was just in. His last 2 teammates are down. Crazy Train and Rambo guarding CIA's down teammates. If Elmo is going to get a revive, he has to go about it in the safest way possible. But I really don't know about this. CDC is doing an incredible job denying access to Elmo, but Elmo needs to act quick. Both of his teammates are conversing with the Grim Reaper himself. Chasmatic bleeds out. He will be the 4th death of this match. Elmo has no choice but to revive Frenzy. Sneaks his way up, getting the closest revive we have seen yet. Rambo hoping to get a block on Elmo or recently revived Frenzy. Both teams are even right now. We're looking at a game of Wingman Gears of War style. Rambo engaging Elmo. Can he get the down? So close to downing him, but he has no choice but to disengage. Crazy Train running into the barn, playing it kind of safe. But what is this? This is the absolute worst time for console lag. Train goes down. And it's now Rambo's time to shine. There isn't too many zombies around, but this could be a trap. He's taking shots from behind, but he is committed to this. And he gets the revive. But Elmo's back. He wants revenge. Rambo goes down, leaving Train with the house, the kids, and the money. Train is crazy and he's out for blood. He fires at Elmo with vengeance-filled bullets, knifing Elmo, and he's down. Only one player on both teams are up. Train running up the stairs in hopes of getting the zombies off him. He jumps. He's going for Rambo. Rambo patiently waiting for a revive. Frenzy is the last CIA player alive. Both Frenzy and Rambo engaging each other. Train running to guard Elmo, and Frenzy goes down. This game has been insane from the start. What an incredible game. Easily the closest game of grief I have seen today. Just clap for these guys. Come on. Just And there you have it. CDC will be declared the winners of the game, with CIA putting up a hell of a fight. What an honor. What an honor being able to cast such an epic game. For anyone wondering who I am ZeratulDT, and this has been a collaboration with tournament host The Frenzy. Make sure you check out his channel. Lots of records and future tournaments will be announced there. All the necessary links are in the description. Once again, huge round of applause for CDC. Leave a comment congratulating them. Raise your dongers. Do what you must. Like the video if you want more. ZeratulDT signing out.